Do subscribe to the channel. NASA selects first woman and black man for Artemis 2 moon mission. After a 50-year break, NASA has announced the names of the 4 astronauts who will be taking humans back to the Artemis 2 moon mission. A woman astronaut, Christina Koch, and a black astronaut, Victor Glover, will be part of a lunar mission for the first time. The team, along with Reid Wiseman and Jeremy Hansen, will orbit the moon in a capsule in late 2022 or early 2025. While they will not land on the moon, their mission will prepare the way for a future crew to make a touchdown. Apollo 17 was the most recent human spaceflight mission to the moon, in December 1972, and Apollo 11 was the first to land on the moon in 1969. The next lunar landing, known as Artemis 3, is not expected to happen until at least a year after Artemis 2. Currently, NASA does not possess a system that can bring astronauts down to the lunar surface, but Elon Musk's SpaceX company is developing one. During a ceremony held in Houston, Texas, the 4 astronauts, 3 from the US and 1 from Canada, were officially presented to the public. They will now commence a rigorous period of training to prepare themselves for the mission. NASA is fulfilling its commitment to promoting diversity in its exploration efforts by selecting a woman and a person of color. It is worth noting that all previous crewed moon missions have been undertaken by white men. About all 4 astronauts. Reid Wiseman, 47, a US Navy pilot who served for a time as the head of NASA's astronaut office. He's flown one previous space mission, to the International Space Station in 2015. Victor Glover, 46, a US Navy test pilot. He joined NASA in 2013 and made his first space flight in 2020. He was the first African American to stay on the space station for an extended period of 6 months. Christina Koch, 44, an electrical engineer. She holds the record for longest continuous time in space by a woman, of 328 days. With NASA astronaut Jessica Meir, she participated in the first all-female spacewalk in October 2019. Jeremy Hansen, 47, before joining the Canadian Space Agency, he was a fighter pilot with the Royal Canadian Air Force. He has yet to fly in space. About the Artemis 2 mission. The crew of Artemis 2 will board the Orion spacecraft, which will be carried by the Space Launch System (SLS) rocket, the most powerful ever built, for a flyby of Earth's only natural satellite. The Artemis 2 crew represents thousands of people working tirelessly to bring us to the stars. This is their crew, this is our crew, this is humanity's crew. During the Artemis 2 mission, NASA will test the performance of the SLS rocket, Orion spacecraft, and ground systems needed to support crewed missions to the moon. The mission will also test the communication and navigation systems that will be used during future crewed missions.